There's so much to be grateful for nowadays. There's always something to be grateful for, and I think that's kind of a mixed blessing because while we're being grateful, it's also easy to um, take stuff for granted. We take our sight for granted and forget those who can't see. We take our hearing for granted and forget those who can't hear. We take our ability to eat and chew and digest our food, and we forget those who have to be fed through a tube. I I guess I'm most thankful for life and all that it has to offer. Um, for the folks who are in my life, my family, my mama, my daddy, my brothers and my sister, Brian, Rachel, and Gabriel, my cousins, my uncles, my aunts, my grandparents, all the teachers and professors that I've had and that I have, my friends from back at home, and for my friends here. I'm thankful that I'm able to come to Ashland University, get involved in so many things, meet so many great people, to be able just to wake up every morning, just to be able to breathe, just to be able um, to eat, to sleep, to walk and talk. I'm thankful to God for putting so many great blessings in my life, for giving me talents, for giving me blessings, for giving me my girlfriend Tashay. Love you, Tashay. And I think that's what I'm most thankful for. Thankful for life. Um, for those for you family members who are left here, Marista and Naomi had to leave, and Abby left earlier. But for those of you who are still here, do you have any funny or memorable holiday stories or memories, something that happened around the holiday season?
Well, last year I froze my feet off waiting for a TV outside Target, but we got it. So I guess it was worth it.
How long did you have to wait?
Like 2 hours.
You stood outside for 2 hours for a TV?
I'm a woman, and it's what we do.
Wow. Okay.
And besides that, I guess I burnt the biscuits a couple times. That's all I got.
Mm. Yeah, I remember I ate some biscuits once, but I wasn't supposed to. It was younger. I would get into it more, but my younger brother will just make fun of me for it, so I'm going to pass the tray along. Who else has a funny story?
Well, one time my grandma made like this really nice cake, and there was like salt and pepper next to it. This was like, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I was just like playing with the pepper and just like, shaking it around, and I accidentally got pepper on the cake, and when people were eating it, they were like, "Oh, this tastes a little, peppery," and I was like, and I never told anyone.
And now the secret's out.
That's right. You know why, right? Because
Why?
once I meet your family, I'm going to give them a copy of this episode. I remember when I was in, I think it was the first grade, my siblings and I, we received these chocolate coins for Christmas. And my mom said that we weren't supposed to have them. We weren't supposed to eat them yet. So I was obedient and I put it in my pocket, not knowing what chocolate does when it sits in your pocket for a long period of time. So I put my hand in my pocket later. I find out that there is melted chocolate all over it. I run to the bathroom because I'm trying to get all this out without letting my mother see it. And then I finally go back and she finds out what happens and I end up getting a whooping for it
But
Isn't
you
that like
didn't
how
eat
they
it.
discovered microwaves?
by putting their hand in their pocket.
No, I thought that someone had chocolate in their pocket and then they found out that microwaves like heat it up somehow.
Really? That is so freaking awesome.
I don't know. I'm a music major, not a science major.
Why did you get a weapon if you didn't eat it?
That's a good question.
It just
Mother,
melted in
you're
your
listening to
pocket.
this episode. Why did I get a whooping for that? Ugh.
I have one more funny story, I guess.
What's your funny story?
Well, last Christmas, I was so excited. I got my family, like, gift cards to the movie theater. I was like, yay, we can go see a movie, because we like movies, especially funny ones. But we go to the movies, and the gift cards I got were, like, for a movie theater in Columbus.
No.
But we ended up seeing Alvin and the Chipmunks anyway, so yay,
cool,
Alvin and
okay.
the Chipmunks.
So it was worth it.
It was worth it, and they did use them, but without me, so sad days.
Aw. That's sad.
It's okay.
That's cool.
Last Thanksgiving was like a series of unfortunate events. It started with my cousin. She has this son, and he started choking on like food. So then my aunt stood up from the table and tries to run over, but while she did that, she tripped over the dog and like hurt her knee or her elbow or something,
Oh,
and had to go to the
no.
hospital. And then the baby threw up on the floor, and we just sat there and watched all this stuff happen. And then like the kids just all the adults left, and they went to the hospital, and the kids just kind of sat there, and they were like, so what are we gonna do now? Like we were just lost, and we just sat in my grandparents' house because everybody had left because things had gone wrong.
Oh, dear.
It was an eventful day. It was fun.
I'll tell you what you do. You eat every single piece of dessert in the house.
Yeah, we were full.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
I remember every Christmas Eve, my siblings and my cousin and I always go over to our grandma's house for Christmas Eve with Grandma, and every year we do something different, and it's always so fun being over there. That's the highlight, I think, one of the highlights of the holiday season for me.
2 Thanksgivings ago, my dad just got remarried, so I like inherited these 3 really annoying cousins, Kelsey, Katie, and Kylie, and they just kept following me everywhere, and I couldn't really do anything about it. So like they would be hanging on my arms and like hanging on my leg while I try and just get anywhere else and try and like get away from them. So I had to do something. So instead of like being violent or anything, I just came up with like some really creepy voice and just like told them to back off like this. I'd be like, back off.
Rob, why?
That
Why,
just scared me.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Rob. Becca just
What?
left. Our sister Becca just left. But yeah, we're gonna do one last freestyle for you all. We're going to tell you a story. We're gonna tell you a story, and it's gonna go something like this.
I
Have
A turkey.
In
My
house
and
I
Like
to
eat.
my
turkey
with dressing.
all
Over.
it
sometimes
The turkey
flies
Away.
and
I
cry.
to
it
But
the
turkey
Can't.
fly.
because
question is, it ain't got no wings, one word.
it can count for today.
Okay. It ain't got no wings.
This is what we get a laugh now.
We are so sorry.
That's not one word. Well, today it is. Your turn.
Today
Is
Saturday.
hooray.
We veered away from the story. One word.
We probably won't get back. Also one word.
Can we start over?
Okay, back to the story. Hit it.
Thanksgiving
dinner.
Is
Very
Yummy.
Because
sometimes
Cornbread.
is
weird.
However,
cornbread
likes
Butter.
and
Jelly
It does?
That's
What kind of
Yep.
cornbread are you eating?
I love the kind in combo where they have like the corn in it with the sugar on top. That's my favorite, and I take them home and I eat them.
But
All one word, by the way.
That was a really long word.
We're adding a lot of words to our dictionary today.
Put a bunch of
Clearly.
dashes between everything.
Continue the story.
Let's start a new line.
Okay, new line. Kevin, it's yours.
My.
Grandma.
Eartha.
Cooks.
A lot.
Of
Sweet potato.
With.
Brown sugar.
And
Butter.
coffee. Buttered coffee. What? Yes, I said it. Please continue.
And
My.
Aunt.
Martha.
Is.
Coffee.
You have an
you know what?
obsession with
Coffee is delicious, but you can't describe everyone as coffee.
I was hoping you were going to say flavored.
I'm thinking of something random, and that was the first thing that came to my mind.
That's the best.
Twice in a row?
Yes, twice in a freaking row.
And back to our story.
Oh, boy. Go ahead, Kevin, go ahead.
Cranberries.
Taste.
Gross.
And
Coffee.
It's gross, too.
Yeah!
that is one word?
That is one word. Look it up in the Brother B.I.B. dictionary.
You're bad at this.
I am not. Go ahead, Kevin.
Booyaka.
Thank you. That's in there, too.
Is.
I would like to take a
Benjamin's
short
favorite word.
intermission to advertise the Brother B.I.B. dictionary.
You can find it on Amazon. Used only.
Yes.
It is full of lots of very long words and interesting words, such as booyaka.
Gix.
What's that?
Gix is an Australian game that they play. It's a practical joke. You walk up to someone from behind them and you hit them in the back. Well, you squirt them in the back with a water gun, and as you do so, you say Gix. John, that was
Can
for
we
you.
start
To
this?
learn more, look on Amazon.com for our dictionary, priced at
$19.99. 99.
plus shipping and handling.
99.
4 payments though.
99. 0, 0, 0.
It's a
Point
very
0.
expensive dictionary, obviously. But it's well worth the money.
It is.
Can we start the story over?
Please.
Can we just start? I like the story. The story was getting good.
When
Abraham.
Lincoln.
Took.
Kermit.
2.
Jesus.
T.
Black Jesus, by the way. This is Black Jesus. We at the Brother B.I.B. show believe in a Black Jesus.
Benjamin just walked out of the room.
Are we still recording?
You can laugh
show.
at the table if
And
you
that's
want.
a wrap.
Okay.
Okay,
Tell you what,
so
we're gonna finish this sentence and then we're just gonna stop, okay?
Yeah.
So finish the sentence.
When Abraham took Kermit
To Black Jesus.
Black Jesus.
He.
repented.
His.
Sins.
The end.
Amen.
Scene.
Let